everyone. I'm going to go over TwoSum today. I'm at the beginning of my Leetcode journey after starting again. This is, I think, the third time that I've tried to become good at solving Leetcode problems. Okay, TwoSum. Given an array of integers, nums, and an integer target, return the indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. So in the example they gave us, nums is an array that contains 2, 7, 11, 15 with a target of 9. So 2 plus 7 equals 9, and it's expecting an array of the indices of 2 and 7, which is 0 and 1. Okay, let me just clear this. So, having done this problem 2 or 3 times, I know that we want to use a hash map. And we want to use a for loop to iterate over each num of nums and examine each of those numbers. And I know that we want to, since we know that we want to return the indices of each of the numbers, we'll want to use the regular for loop where we set I equal to 0, since that gives us our index. Like initially, I considered using a for of loop, like for num of nums, but then we would need a counter. So we're just going to use the regular for loop. So after looping over each number in the array, we want to calculate what we're calling the complement, which is a target minus the number. And then we're going to look in our map to see if we've added the complement there. Is complement in map. So that is our condition. If yes, we want to return the indices of the complement and the present I index of current number. If no, we want to add number to map. Okay, simple enough. So let's create a map. In JavaScript, a map is just an object. Let's iterate over for. And then each loop we iterate once. Okay. So within, let's do iteration 1 or 0, I equals 0. Let's copy and paste this in complement equals target minus number. Okay. So we'll know if the complement is in the map if maps complement is not undefined. So if yes, we want to return the index, indices of the complement and the present I. Okay, so return map complement will return the index of the complement and then the present I. Okay. And then if not, then we just simply add the, so on every iteration, we want to add the number to the map with its present index, which is I. So let's see if this works. Oh, I always do this. I always do this. Great. So this was accepted. And the time complexity is O of n because we are, worst case scenario, we are iterating over every num in nums once. And then so space complexity is O of n because it grows proportionally to the amount of nums in nums. Okay, well that was my first Leetcode video. If you have any comments or questions or things I can improve on, let me know in the comments. I'm going to try to do one every day. We'll see. All right, good luck. Bye.